Well, hi! Welcome to Berlin Heart Academy. My name's Marissa and I'm one of the clinical specialists here at Berlin Heart Inc. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to place and take off a flow probe with the active driver. To attach the flow probe, which can go on either cannula as long as there is space, you first make sure the black cord is going in the direction of the driveline. When placing your cannula inside the flow sensor, you want to make sure that the ledge of the flow sensor, which you'll notice is kind of like a little plastic ledge here, comes in direct connection with your titanium stub ledge. The plastic will sit right on top of the titanium. What I like to do to really ensure connection is place the flow sensor a little up on the cannula, then carefully slide it down until the plastic ledge sits firmly on top of the titanium ledge. There should be resistance if you try to slide it any further. Now you'll secure your quick clip either above, below, or around the zip tie. Next, you'll take your sensor locking clip and you'll clip it on. You should hear 2 clicks. 1, 2. This part is essential as it is what allows contrast so the flow sensor can measure flow. Okay, now that we have our flow probe on, we only have one more thing to do, and it's to take control of these obnoxious cords. First, grab both the driveline and flow probe cord and make sure there are no loops. You're going to take your shark tool. You see the shark? We want the shark to swim away from the baby. We place both the driveline and flow sensor cord inside the shark, then we grab our cord wrap. You're going to take your cord wrap and drive it up the boat ramp. We stick with an ocean theme if you couldn't tell. Grab the cord wrap with one hand and swim the shark down both the driveline and the flow probe cord, slow and steady, until you get to the very end. Then take the shark tool off. Make sure you do go slow and steady when you do this and that your cords have no loops, because if either the driveline or the cord wrap slip out, you have to restart the whole process. To detach the flow sensor, it can be a little tricky. All of these little plastic pieces are quite tough, so they can be harder to manipulate. Don't be afraid to use a little force. You're going to squeeze both sides of your sensor locking clip and slide it off. Sometimes just one side comes off first, and that's okay. Just press a little harder on the side that's still connected and wiggle. Then you'll take your quick clip off, and now we can take the flow probe itself off. You have now attached and detached a flow probe and should be so proud. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.